guys, I am going to show you how I make my chicken nacho, chicken tortilla, chicken taco, whatever you want to call it, crock pot soup. It's a really simple soup. I'm missing a few spices and a few ingredients, but I will leave all of the ingredients in the description box. But if you want to follow along with this recipe, I find it's just as good. So obviously you need chicken. I have mine in the oven. Because I'm missing a few spices, I decided to make my own rotisserie flavored chicken using the Maggi So Juicy chicken mix. I'll show you what that is. So here's what that looks like, and it's so delicious. It does taste just like rotisserie chicken. If you've ever eaten at the restaurant Swiss Chalet, then you know it tastes identical to their chicken, and it is so good. So that will give me tons of flavor. But I have salt and pepper, of course my garlic, chicken broth, but because I have no salt added, I'm going to need a little bit of extra salt, and my diced tomatoes. I think I'm going to try to find some extra spices to add. That was my cat trying to get up off the floor. And I'll let you know about any spices that I decide to add. I've made it just like this with nothing else, and regular chicken, nothing like this on it, and it tasted just fine. Also, you're gonna need some cheese. I think it calls for a cup. I always eyeball it, I never measure it. And you're going to either need the soft flour tortillas or the corn chips, and we're using corn chips. Okay, you may hear my baby crying, but her daddy went to go get her. She just woke up from her nap. So I have my slow cooker set on high. I'm using a Hamilton Beach, I think a 5 or 6 quart slow cooker. And I added the entire can of tomatoes, 2 teaspoons of my chopped garlic, lots of salt and pepper, and the recipe only calls for a cup to a cup and a half, or a half a cup to a cup of chicken broth, but I put in 2 cups because I love the taste of chicken broth. And my chicken is just about done in the oven, so I'm going to go get it and shred it up and lay it on the top. Okay, I just wanted to show you what the chicken looked like. It obviously just came out of the oven because you can see how the steam is just rolling off of it. So I'm going to shred my chicken and put it on the top in the slow cooker. Okay, this is what it looks like. I've stirred in the chicken and added in some corn. I don't know if that's part of the recipe, but I like corn. So I'm gonna let this cook for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and I will come back when it's done. Alrighty, so this is what it looks like after it's been cooking for about, I lost track of time. I think it's been on there for about an hour and a half or so. And it's a little bit thicker, not too much. You can see where it's come down a little bit. But now I'm going to add a couple handfuls of shredded cheese. I'm using cheddar and Monterey Jack. You can add whatever type of shredded cheese that you want. So there's that. And there we go. Now the heat will melt that up and it will thicken, and it will be so delicious. I'm gonna stir this around just a little bit. It's already starting to work. Oh, I love this.